How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Serene Madness. God, I just realized that I got my reading glasses still on, so I guess they're just gonna stay on. So today's video is, I usually do this video. What is happening with my hair? So today's video is going to be, I usually do this video around this time of the year, is my most wanted knives or gear within the next coming year, so to speak. So the next phase of my knife collecting, I primarily kind of want to concentrate on cold steel items that I really kind of want to get, because it's one of my favorite knife companies. And so the gear I want to get, all the knives I want to get from Cold Steel, is I want to get the Cold Steel beanie. I was supposed to get it from Smoky Mountain, but they screwed me over and they sold out, and they didn't give me my Smoky Mountain beanie hat. So I was supposed to get that. I want to get starting off, I want to get the Tough Light folder, utility folder, and I want to get it in red, and I want to get it in OD green. I don't have those yet. Sorry I don't have photos to show you. Usually I have photos to show you, but I don't have my editor and all that with me. I'm just doing this raw off the cuff on my phone, so that's why everything is just kind of live and wonky. I also want to I'd love to get the Cold Steel Warhammer. I just always liked that, but I've never been able to just like pull the trigger on it. Cold Steel, a few years back, they made this Spike series where they made these series of longer, smaller, slender, spiky looking things series, and they made several different knife blade versions. I have the Tanto version, which is badass, but I don't have the drop point, and I don't have the Bowie, and I want to get those too. What else? I definitely want to get the Cold Steel Cheap Shot crossbow, and I was gonna ask for that this Christmas, but other things came up, and I can get that some other time. I hopefully want to get it like be around the spring or summer, where I'm home and I'll actually be able to use it and test it out and play with it when I get home. So what else? The Cold Steel, they make these propylene bats, and like the Brooklyn Smasher and all that. They make this really tiny one. I forget what they call it. I forget. It's this little short, stubby bat that they make, and I want to get that one. I like melee weapons. That I like. And what else? Just general Cold Steel stuff. I just made a really huge purchase last month on a Cold Steel item, and it's a ground knife, and I will show you that when I get home. It's just something that I wanted, and I really want to see it when I get home. It's on my desk, and I just want to wait until you guys get to see it with me for the first time, and I'm going to share that with you. It's going to be awesome. What else? I wanted to get the Cold Steel Boomerang, but I don't know if I'll ever get to use that. The Cold Steel Indian War Club is something that I always wanted, so maybe that's an idea. Yeah, stuff like that. Although the Cold Steel Battle Star, the big throwing star that they have, I want to get that. I think it's like 8 to 10 inches in diameter. It's like huge. It's called the Cold Steel Battle Star. I like throwing things, like throwing weaponry, like throwing knives, stars, hurl bats, throwing axes, that kind of stuff. I like those kinds of things, and I can do it outside of my house during the nicer weather. So things like that. They make this thing called the Cold Steel Balaki, which is a new stick that they just came out with, a lighter fighting stick. I like that. Any of the Cold Steel, a scream stick. I don't have that. That'd be nice. and then there's some miscellaneous, um, what do you call it? Miscellaneous knives. I'm out of it. That I want to get from like some other companies. One that comes to mind is it's made by Schrade. It's the Shasta McNasty Karambit from Schrade. Schrade makes it. It's just this big, beefy Karambit. It's just badass, and it's called the Shasta McNasty. So anyway, and anything zero tolerance. I don't own a zero tolerance, and sadly, anything pretty much from Benchmade I like. I need to replace my Griptilian because I recently acquired a Griptilian a few months ago, and it got stolen. So I need to replace that. So I always wanted a Griptilian, and I got one, but then it got taken. It went bye-bye. So anyway, that's just kind of like a friggin' weird kind of video I do every year. I hope you like it. A lot of knives. I wish I had photos to show you. But, you know, you can always go on Cold Steel or Smoky Mountain Knife Works or anything like that, and you can look up the photos of things and see. Another last-minute one. I also like the waxwood staff, the 4-foot waxwood staff that Bud K offers from the Bud K catalog. That I might pick up one of those. So stuff like that. So anyways, you can look that stuff up, and that's kind of like my video. The next phase or the next wave of gear that I want to get for 2020. So yeah, that's the video. Please like, comment, send me more ideas of what you want to hear or see, talk about. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you all. Find your serenity in a mad world. I'm out.